Hello, it's Sir Randy Duck and welcome back for another video. Today I've got two replays to show you in the Tier 9 German premium medium tank, the Kampfpanzer 50T. Now this tank is available for free XP for the Black Friday sale, so at the moment you can buy this tank for free XP. So I thought I'd do a couple of replays to show you what the tank is, if you think it's worth picking up if you do have that free XP in your garage. So the first battle we got here is on El Haluf. Now we're platooned up with our buddy Daniel in the Czech Tier 9 autoloader heavy tank, and we're going to go and try and play the ridge line on the right hand side at the start, because this tank has 8 degrees of gun depression and it has a pretty decent turret. You can actually bounce quite a lot of shots off of this turret. With 8 degrees you can play the ridge line. It's not as easy. If you've got 10 you can find some positions a little bit awkward, but with 8 degrees it is manageable. You've got 320 alpha on this gun, and on the standard APCR rounds you've got 268 penetration, which is enough to really handle most of the tanks you're going to come across. And then you've got 1478 shell velocity, so you've got fantastic shell velocity there, which is going to, is really nice with those APCR rounds. And then for the tanks you're going to struggle to pen, like the types and those sort of heavier tanks. You do have the heat rounds with 310 penetration, so you can sort of save those rounds, for those heavier armour targets. But for the most of the time you're just going to be using the standard APCR rounds, because the shell velocity really, it allows you to hit those shots. So we're off to a decent start. We've got 1000 damage, we've got some initial punishment shots here, but you can see I'm kind of struggling with the 8 degrees just to kind of use this position as effectively as I can. I don't want to go too far on the right just because there is the enemy fun police in the game. I didn't really want to give that tank an opportunity to shoot us, but I'm trying my best to try and get some shots in. But I'm struggling, in order for me to get the shots in I'm kind of having to over peak too much, and I don't want to just throw my tank away just trying to get one penetration shot for 320 alpha. So I'm just trying to work an angle and seeing if I can get any way I can just sort of drive up and get shots at that tier 8 medium tank at the bottom there. We are bouncing a few shots off of our turret. I'm just trying to get enough gun depression just to get a shot in the cupola, but it's just not working for me right now. And we got this enemy medium tank who's underneath this ridge, who's looking to punish us if we try and make a mistake there. We do pick up a tiny bit of assistance. I'm trying to now just see if I can adjust my position to get shots at maybe this Arnie who's on the left. If he pokes around I want to be able to try and get a shot through his lower plate. Maybe depending on how he comes out I might be able to get a shot through the drive wall. Looking to get a shot, but our friendly tank is kind of looking to try and punish a tank in the middle, which is good. It just means I can't actually get a shot into this. I'm having to overextend greatly to get a shot in at Arnie. I do get a penetration shot, but I ended up getting lucky because I actually bounced a shot off of my hull, and then I get a punishing shot back from the Arnie, and I'm just not liking this anymore. And I'm thinking, how am I going to break this position? And I'm going to do something a little bit risky, and that's going to try and come behind those guys on the hill to give them something to think about, basically, and force them to either turn around and come for me or drive forward into the enemy guns. So as here we're coming around, I don't think they're going to expect us. I think the TDs in the back of the map in their base are probably distracted by the 2 medium tanks going into their base. So I think this is a good opportunity to try and get some shots in. And you can see here I've got easy shots into rear of these tanks. Now they're going to have to react to this, because otherwise I'm just going to farm them for free. So we get 2 shots into that mutts, putting them onto a 2-shot. I've now got my friendly platoon mate Daniel saying he's coming around to help us. So I'm thinking that's great, because what I can do is keep getting shots into these tanks, lure them in to basically come behind us, come for us, and then I can lure them into his guns. He's got his double shot autoloader in that Czech heavy, so if they just push us they're gonna eat it basically, and that's what's going to happen. This E75, he's coming in to get us, he's going to get punished. You see I get 1 shot into him there, now they're eating shots from my platoon mate. He takes out the friendly enemy mutts, and then I am able to finish off that enemy E75 to put us on to about 3000 damage and 1 kill. So having a decent game, and we kind of help break the deadlock there for our friendly team, which is going to allow us to push forward now and try and just really mop up the damage, because they're all in very awkward situations. I should be able to try and get shots now into this Arnie, who again, he's facing our rest of our team, and we're able to get easy shots to him. He then gets taken out by a friendly platoon mate. Enemy fun police is coming for us, but yeah, he's going battle mode. It's not going to work though. I'm just going to pull back round, reload, and kill him as he comes round for the shotgun. We do so, picking up our second kill of the game, and now we should be able to just trade our hit points and kill this enemy medium tank. Pull round here, hoping to try and get the finish, but he gets taken out by a friendly enemy Avery. And now there's only 5 tanks remaining, so it's 5 versus 10. And it's just about mopping up this now and trying to get as much damage as we possibly can. There is an enemy type around here which we're hoping to try and get some shots in. I don't know how many hit points he has at the moment. It's got about 1,000, so we're just trying to get some shots in. We don't actually pen the cupola shot here, but we should, if he's not looking at us, be able to have easy shots. I don't want to extend too much to my left because I don't want to get shot by enemy tank destroyers from their base. Hoping to try and get another shot into the type heavy here. We do, putting him to getting him taken out by a friendly team, puts him to 4,000 damage, 2 kills. And now we've got this enemy E4. I probably should swap to the heat shells here to go through the lower plate, because to be honest with you, firing from this distance, you're getting the drop off of the APCR rounds there. And I don't pen, if I swap to the heat shells, I'll probably be able to pen that tank there because you get no drop off over distance with heat. But I haven't done so. I'm just looking to try and get the he does get taken out at least, and then you got this enemy Murat there who can clip us out, but we get a nice shot there, putting us on to just shy of 5,000 damage. And there's only 2 tanks remaining here, so I'm just going to try and get across, see if we can get some damage into this Murat. So I think they are platooned, so there is this Murat and an enemy light tank. So light tank's trying his best to cover the enemy Murat. But I'm just going to try and use these buildings to kind of shield myself from the light tank and then try and get shots into the Murat. But the Murat armors, it can actually be quite troll. And I've only got 1 APCR round left, which is going to help me go through some of the buildings. And then I'm stuck on the heat shells, and I won't be able to shoot through the cover. Now, I find it a little bit awkward to actually get shots at this tank right now. We'll try and get one in. Now we're on the heat, so we can't actually shoot through the disposable cover now. It's just going to get absorbed. I'm kind of hoping off for any tank just push up and eat a couple of shots, because if they do, I'm just going to go in and kill this enemy Murat. But I don't want to get taken out. Like I say, if I had the APCR there, I probably could have shot through that cover and shot his lower plate and killed him, but I couldn't do that with the heat shells. And I've got to wait because I'm on a 1 shot unfortunately now, so I want to try and get the kill. I also don't want to throw my tank away because you've seen crazy things happen. I don't want to end up losing this game. But now it's just the 1 enemy light tank who's got about 600 odd hit points left. I am a 1 shot to the light tank, but it looks like he's retreating, so I'm going to try and full send, see if we can kill this enemy light tank before he gets away. But unfortunately it looks like he's killed himself. Let's just assume that was by accident. And yeah, that is the end of replay number 1, but we still got 1 more replay to come. We do get the ace tanker, and I will see you in a bit for the final replay of the video. Okay, so here we are for the final replay here on Ellenberg. This time we are by ourselves, and there is 1 enemy fun police and 1 enemy light tank in the game. I believe we are topped here on this replay, and we're going to try and play aggressively and go the left hand side of the map and get underneath the hill really quickly. I like doing this, but you can only do it if you get enough support come with you. If you get enough support come with you, you can play this side quite well. If you get underneath their ridge quickly to try and spot all the enemy tanks. But like I say, if you don't get the support, then this is not going to work. So as we push forward, an enemy light tank is being aggressive. We're just trying to ignore him at the moment and get into cover, because that's my main focus, is get underneath this ridge. If I get shot by that light tank, then yeah, it's not really the end of the world. But I don't want to get shot by the enemy nasty tank destroyers, which could be on the top of the hill. But now we're in cover, we're pretty safe, to be honest with you. For the enemy team to actually kill us in this position, they're going to have to take punishment from the tanks behind covering me. Unless, of course, the enemy fun police look for shots into us. Now, I do get a shot into that light tank. I'm looking to hopefully take that tank out, but it gets taken out by a friendly tank there, which is great. And now that gives us freedom to try and, keep all these tanks lit. That's my main focus at the moment, is to try and spot tanks, because anything which tries to overpoke to get a shot into us is going to take punishment from my friendly team. And as you can see, I am starting to rack up the assistance, and I can play this position quite well because I have a good turret and I have gun depression. So tanks like this, I'm able to try and get shots in. I'm keeping an eye on the enemy position. There is an enemy sharpshooter now, which I would like to take out, because what I kind of like to do from this position is, when I feel the opportunity arises, I like to push over this ridge and get further along the ridge line, so I can shoot the tanks basically in behind when they're trying to push around this hill. But I've got to kind of wait until the right opportunity. So at the moment, I'm just trying to get the punishing shots in and keep tanks detected at the background. Maybe I'll pick up some assistance from my friendly fun police for stuff I like up at the back. We get a nice shot into that enemy tiger, looking to try and get another shot into him if possible. Got a slim cupola shot here. Unfortunately, it doesn't pay off for us, but we are starting to lose tanks on this side, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to make a decision in a minute. Do I turn around and go and help them from that side, or do I push over this ridge and just try and get shots into the rear of them? And I'm going for the approach of push over this ridge, try and put these tanks in an awkward situation, because that means they're going to have to overextend this ridge to get shots into us, or I'm just going to keep shooting them from behind. Enemy brass puts one into us. It looks like he's only got one. He's already on reload here, so I do want to finish off that brass before he gets a chance to reload if possible, but I have to be careful. There's a lot of tanks there which should get shots into us, so I don't overextend. We go and take out the one-shot M103, which is nice, picking up our first kill of the game there. Now I am conscious of a sharpshooter for behind, because he can, if he realises, can get shots into us, and that would be very awkward. But thankfully for me, he's got a lot of other tanks looking at him from the from our sort of spawn area, so he's not diverting his attention to us. So I'm not going to shoot him at the moment because I don't want his attention. I want to just keep punishing these tanks like I'm doing. Picking up another kill there, picking out some more damage, and you see the assistance is starting to fly in right now by all these tanks. So I'm literally the only tank left here in this position now, and our friendly tanks have actually died, but at least I have stuff in the middle which can kind of give us assistance. Now we're going to go for the one-shot UDES. We pick up another kill here. Now anything we spot, we're going to get the assistance, because like I say, I'm the only tank on this ridge. Looking to try and get a shot into this enemy medium tank, and then he quickly gets shut down by our friendly Borsig now. But now I'm getting full sent by an enemy Emil, and it looks like that sharpshooter is potentially trying to, well, did get a shot into us, or one of the tanks over that side got a shot into us. Don't think it was a sharpshooter actually. Gonna get a shot into this Emil. We put this Emil onto a one shot, trying to keep my armour in front of him. I want to finish this tank before he gets a chance to shoot and reload. And we managed to come out of that situation okay, but I don't feel too safe right now. I want to try and fall back because I don't like how I keep getting shot from our sort of side of the base. I need the friendly team to actually move up. But as that happens, I get shot by this tier 7 auto-loading Czech Tiger tank. Now this tank doesn't have big alpha, but it shoots very quickly and it reloads very quickly. But we should be able to make easy work of that enemy Tiger. Looking to just try and get the kill shot now, and we do, picking up our 5th kill of the game and putting this game a lot more in favour of us winning this. We've got a 10 versus 6 now, picking up almost like 4,000 damage and 3,000 assistance. I'm trying to just go around and shoot this T20. The enemy fun police is looking to shoot us, trying to make that awkward, trying to use the buildings to protect us as we're leaving this location until we're able to get undetected. We do get undetected, and now we're looking to try and finish this T20. If he is this side of the ridge, then I should be able to take him out, or if he's retreating, hopefully I can spot him on the retreat and I'll be able to get some shots into them. And just try and rack up some more damage. We're having a really good game. We've got like 4,000 damage, 5 kills, 3,000 odd assistance, and I want to try and get as much out of this as I can. Looks like that T20 has retreated. Just trying to find them here, and I spot an enemy Italian tank destroyer. We get one shot in. There's the enemy T20. I should be able to finish him as he's leaving. Looking to try and get the finish, but it gets shut down by our standard B. Now there's only 4 tanks remaining. I don't want to get clipped out by this tank destroyer, but I probably should just go in for the damage here right now, because he gets into cover and he's getting full sent by our friendly Ragnar, who's going to just take away pretty much all of his health. I kind of wish I went in there and just got a bit more damage out of that game there. Looking to try and get the 6th kill there. Unfortunately I don't. Now there's only 2 tanks remaining. Fun Police misses his shot, I want to try and get the Top Gun if I can. It would be nice to finish this game with a Top Gun. Because we've done quite a lot of work here, but it's only the enemy artillery. Looking to try and get a shot in. I'll swap into the HE to try and increase our damage if we do get an opportunity to get a shot into him, but a lot of tanks are closing in on him and his hit points are going to evaporate. We do get a shot in, but not enough damage to actually get the 6th kill in the end. But yeah, we do go on to have a really nice game. So let's just see how we finish that one off. We got 5 kills, 5,000 damage, over 2,000 base XP and 3,600 assistance. So get the ace tanker, the high caliber. Yeah, and that is it for the video. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy tanking.